Welcome back, Ventura County. You're listening live to Girls on the Air. We're right here on KVTA 1590. We're Real Women in Real Estate, and we've got Brian Zell with us today. Welcome, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you.
So glad to have you.
It's wonderful to be here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, how long you've been in the business, what you see the market doing.
Okay. I have been licensed in real estate since 2014.
Nice.
Prior to that, I had a career in management with Trader Joe's.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's where my background was originally, was retail management. Spent my first 2 years in real estate in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
Sold a few properties there. And when the opportunity came to move back home in 2015, that's what I did. So we came back in 2015. I was licensed out here in 2016 and have been a full-time agent in California since.
Awesome. Well, we are so glad to have you in our office. You're just such a great person to have in there and such a professional agent. We love all the work that you're doing. So tell us what your take is on the market.
Well, the last 2 years have been, maybe 2.5 years have been quite nutty.
Yes, they've been crazy.
They've been crazy. And, we're starting to see some normalcy as far as where the inventory has been coming. I looked at it this morning, and just in the city of Ventura, we have 142 active or coming soon listings. Whereas I remember back in January, February, we were looking at numbers in the high 30s and low 40s.
Yeah, I'm so grateful, right? Yeah. Never thought I would be grateful for 135 listings, right?
Yeah. I mean, which is still considerably lower than where we would have been in maybe 2018, 2019. Maybe we'd have been well over 200. So, some normalcy is coming, or is starting to come. Buyers have an opportunity to buy something now and not compete against, like you were saying earlier, 20, 30 other offers. You might still compete against one or two more. It's been my
experience as well.
Experience, but the accepted offers have been maybe 5,000 or 10,000 over the list price, as opposed to 30 to 100.
So what is the mindset then? Because I know that's a mindset change for those who are putting their house on the market for sale. Because I know that before they were just like, oh, we're going to bring it here and all these offers will come in. And then people were like, oh, well, let's start at that top price. And then the unit sat for not understanding how stale dating works.
Right.
Maybe explain some of what the new mindset should be for those sellers.
I think the new mindset should just be a little more realistic view of things and not shooting for the stars. The last thing you want to do in this current market is overprice something, because houses should still be selling within the first few weeks, where we were getting them into contract in 2, 3, maybe 5 days at most. You still want to take advantage of the fact that it's still low inventory. You're still going to be able to sell your house for more than you did a year ago, or could have a year ago. But be realistic and, put it at a point where you're going to get people in the door to take a look at your house. And then let the market dictate where it goes from there.
Right, because things are still selling at full price if it's priced well or more, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that putting the house on the market at the comp, right? They're looking at the same comps that the seller is looking at as far as buyers, and that's what's going to dictate it. The competition is what causes the market to go up.
Correct.
Exponentially, right?
Yeah. And I think also it really is beneficial to a seller to take a very realistic view at the house that they're living in and going to be selling versus what the condition of other houses would be. Highly upgraded, move-in ready homes are always going to be the premium, and those are always going to be the ones that sell quickly and usually for more than asking. So don't, if your home maybe isn't quite at that level, take a realistic look at some of the other properties and where they were priced and where they sold at, and price your home based off a realistic view of what your property is, maybe not the best house on the block.
Exactly. And what I typically do is if I have that situation, I will take my seller with me and I will show them property as if I was showing a buyer.
Yes, absolutely.
So that they can see what their competition is. Mm-hmm. And then they have a clear understanding of what they need to do at their house, which is probably declutter and take more things out, even though they've taken some things out. You take more things out so that people can place their furniture and their things in their house. It gives them a little more...
100%.
Perspective.
I always tell people you probably want about 50% of the furniture that you currently have in your house in your house when you list it for sale. You're going to have to move and pack anyway, so you might as well start it now. Let's get all of those family photos off of the wall.
Right.
Let's get the bold colors painted and make it very vanilla, so that the next homeowner, when they walk through that door, they're picturing themselves living there immediately, instead of what do I need to do to get this place ready, for me to move in.
Yeah, I always tell for rentals, I always have a problem with the big bold statement. Like, have that statement piece. It's a phenomenal piece of art, but people just walk in and they're like, I can't decorate around the big piece of art, and they don't realize that even though yes, it is a fantastic piece, it does not help to rent or sell a property.
100%. Yeah.
Well, Brian, tell everybody where they can find you if they have a question or if they'd like to get information from their property from you.
Sure. So my email address is brian@buyandsellwithzell.com, all spelled out. Phone number 805-836-4321. Our website is also themashburnzellgroup.com. And I do want to just take a minute. This Mashburn Zell Group is something that just kind of happened within the last few weeks. So the Zell Group was myself and my wife, Samantha, and then another agent, Christian Kwansi. And we just joined with Blake Mashburn and his assistant, Lori Stern, and we are now the Mashburn Zell Group.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. All fantastic people, too.
I think it benefits all of us, and we expect it to benefit buyers and sellers here in Ventura County also. We're pairing Blake's 32 years of experience along with we started in real estate when online searching stuff was the norm. So we've kind of, that's how we've always geared the way we market things and how we work with buyers is in the internet age. And so kind of pairing those two worlds really, I think, is going to be a big thing for the county.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you being on the show.
Oh, I appreciate that. And can I say one last little thing?
Just one last thing.
My granddaughter's first birthday, Poppy. And so we'll be heading straight over there. And then also acknowledge her brother, Oliver.
Oh,
yes.
how sweet
the
is
cutest
that?
kids ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.